Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students, today we start up our journey into the ICT, and we talk about the much needed and discussed stuff what's called as the mail merge. So I'm going to tell you very quickly what is the idea of mail merge. It's a very simple thing, and it's very important because it's much needed. So I will give you a little example. Say for example, you are planning to have a party, okay, and you got some 100 contacts. So you got 100 contacts and you have a party, and you wanna send invitation to them. Either you may send email, or you're sending letters or whatever. Say for example, you are trying to send a letter to the 100 odd guys, okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna write 100 odd letters, because if these, say for instance, 100 letters, you are trying to write the 100 letters, now you have to write 100 out of 100. Why? Because each of them have a different names, addresses, and whatever, the contact details and all those things. And every letter has its own recipient's address, name, and all those things. But important thing is all these letters have a same content. Okay, the content you're writing, because whatever you're writing is, say you are inviting them to your, say for example, you have qualified the PhD degree and you want to celebrate. So this is the stuff you are writing in each letter. But the problem is you could have written a one letter and copied it 100 times. The problem is that every letter has its recipient, which is different. So if you don't use a mail merge, you have to use 100 odd letters. But mail merge is what it is gonna help us. Okay, so what basically mail merge says is that you do one thing: you write the content which is common in a one document. Say this is called as a main document. So this is my main document. This is the one thing. Okay, now then you have some sort of a contact list. Okay, these days this is what is called as a source data. Now these days we have already the contact list which has the name, addresses, and all the contact information. You may have an Excel file where you have all the contacts. You may have even a word table, a table in a Word. And these days we are usually, in mobile phones, we usually have our contacts on our cloud, like for example the Outlook. Microsoft, if you have got an email ID, even they back up your whole contacts. You can pull your contacts from that. So in the Microsoft you can have Outlook, which can save your all contacts. Okay, so you may have the contact list. And then what you're gonna do is, why we say it merge, because we are merging this main document, and main document is something which you're gonna write in each letter, so it should be written in once. Okay, and then the contacts are plugged from here, and then we got to merge it to form our merged document. Now what does the merged document have? So what we will do is, in this document, which is this guy, there will be some placeholders where you want to plug in these names, okay, these addresses or telephone number or whatever from these contact list. Say for example, I am writing to a letter to somebody. Say I'm saying like I first write it Mr. say for example Junaid and whatever, then its address and all those things. Okay, let me put it into the angle brackets. Here is the address, here is telephone, maybe some other things. Then you say some message, like for example, dear whatever, sir or madam or whatever you want to do. This even is common. So okay, even this you don't want to write in this letter. This is even a common thing, or you could write. And then you write the whole, I'm saying the format of this letter, right? Then you can write your letter full, then sincerely and all those things, and put up your name here. Okay, now these guys, you don't write the particular name Mr. Junaid, but write you have here a placeholder. Then what mail merge does is it gets automatically the contact name, for example, from the source data, and merges that with this document to create a one document. Say for example you have 100 contacts, so mail merge will do what? It will create 100 contacts for us. Okay, it creates 100, I'm sorry, it creates 100 letters for us. It stuffs automatically the names, these place values, I will say these placeholders. Where do you want to place the address? You want to place the telephone number or something else? That will be uh, get from this file, the contact file, and stuff it, and this is the content file. Mix it together to form a letter where we have a particular name, address, and all there and all those things. For the second guy we have a second letter, for third guy we have a third letter. It's automatically generated, so it will save a lot of our time. So this is what is mail merge all about. Now we try to see how we're going to do this in using Microsoft Word. So I have opened up a Microsoft Word. It's 2013, and here we got some tabs, and these are the menus like file, menu, home, and all. So on this tab, the mailing tab, we have what is called as the start mail merge. So we can start a mail merge. You can just read out and you can understand properly. So I started the mail merge, and I say you can start saying letters or something else, or you can directly say step by step. So let me show you for the beginners, step by step mail merge. Okay, so the wizard has come up. It's telling us what do you want to do. You want to write letters, you want to write email, envelopes, labels, directories, because you don't only have to write the letters to the 100 people. Maybe you have to also make the envelopes which has the names and all those things. Okay, and also you could email. In today's world we send emails to all the people. We say 100 emails to the 100 guys, and mail merge will be used for there also. So there may be other things also. So let us show up the letters. Okay, then what you got to do is we say next. So start the document. So which document you want to start? Okay, you may is this the document, or maybe there is a template already, or you have already worked on the mail merge and then you have come back, you already have some document. But this time around we have the current document. This is the document which we're gonna work with. Okay, then I go to the next, where we because this document will be the document which I said here. Yeah, I said this is the document, and then we need what? We need a second thing. The word is the contact list, which we stuff together to form some 100 contacts or 100 letters. Okay, so here we go. Then we have now we have the document. This is the current document where I will write the letter, and where I will have the placeholders, and I need the recipient contact file. It could be database, it could be Excel, it could be anything. Okay, so he's saying select the recipients, use an existing. Okay, maybe you have an existing list already, you have a file, maybe Excel file or something else where you have put up the things, or you select from the Outlook contacts. Okay, or we may have the Outlook, which is the email client software which has where from you can send, in case you don't know, maybe non-computer guys, this is the Outlook. I have actually put up a screen, smaller screen, right? So where you can see the emails, there's an inbox there. Okay, let me make it a lesser, fit in a screen. Okay, you can write emails, you can receive emails, you have contacts, you have a lot of things in the in the Outlook these days. You can plug, you can juice out your contacts from the Outlook, or you can type a new list right now. So if I plug it from the Outlook, you can plug it from the Outlook, or you may type a new list. Okay, you can say choose contact folder and all those things. Say for example, if I say from the Outlook, choose a contact folder, it will try to get it from the Outlook. So I got 36 contacts in the Outlook. It will get those guys, or alternately you can make your own list here. So then I can say, I gotta say create. Okay, it will help me to create a list. So we're gonna simply put up the things here. I will pause the video and do it quickly. So I have put up some grass, one of my son, and my future girl, and my favorite cricket players too, one from India and one from Pakistan. and you can put up and say okay. So we got a contact list. So what we did is we successfully did two things here. It's telling to save it first, so I'm gonna save it as my contacts. Okay, and what it's saving is it's saving here in the, let me get it down. Oh, it's not getting down. Okay, I don't know what it is saving here in my documents, and then there is a data source in my documents. It saves it there. Okay, okay. Now it says as a MDB. It's a Microsoft database. That means it's a Microsoft Access file. Access is a database software which creates database and manages database. It's a very simple database from the Microsoft, and it saves it Microsoft database. Okay, so save it. So it is a good thing. You can create your contacts, or you may already have your contacts. As you could see, it's coming up now. I have not filled up for whole things, even I should have deleted those. I haven't. So these are some contacts we have. Then it's asking me about these things. Okay, so you can edit it, you know, if you want some corrections or something like that. Right now I say okay. So I have created now two things. One is this empty document, and second is my database file. That is the source file. If in case you forgot, you just see this. So I got this file, which is right now empty because I have to write this stuff here, and I have created the source file. Or you could have alternately the source file already there, so then you don't have to create, you have to select the source file. Or okay, or you may you know, plug these contacts from the Outlook also. Now what you need to do is you need some placeholders, right? You need no placeholders. Now placeholders, like here we got here in the mailing tab, we got the insert merge fields. So you can put the title, either Mr. or something. It doesn't write a Mr., it writes a title. Okay, because it have to get it, these are only placeholders. These will get the data from the data file which you created. Okay, then maybe I need a title. After that, maybe first name. Before that, I will put up a space. Then I will say first name. Then I will put up a space there, and then I go here and I put something last name. Okay, maybe I go down, I put up the enter here, and I go here and I put up the company name maybe, and I go down and put up the address. Okay, and so on. Then you may start writing what you want to write. Say for example, dear something. Even though you go here, if you go here as the greeting line, you can plug in the greeting line there, so which will be common to all the things. Or alternately, you may write, say for example here, dear whatever. Again, I need a first name here. Okay, so I go here and I put up the first name. Dear, say for example, Zan. With utmost pleasure, I am inviting you, and blah blah blah, and all those things. Then you put up here sincerely, and you may maybe you may need other placeholders in between and all those things. Then you put up here your name. Okay, and now you have written just a format. You have written a format. This is a single file where these are the placeholders, and where from it will plug in the data. It will get the data from the you know, from the file you created. So you can edit your recipients. You can select a different list, or we already have a list. So what you got to do is next write your letter. He's saying okay, so that is what we have done. Okay, now you can preview your letter. We can preview. Say for example, this is, he's showing me the first contact, Mr. Junaid Zain Junaid, ABC company, no address, plugging in his address. Then he's saying dear Zain and all those things. Okay, then I can go down, and here if I don't want this, I can exclude this recipient, and you can just tinker with this thing. You can just see here and there options, and you can do things. And then I will say complete the merge. So it's gonna complete the merge. Either you can preview, either you can print directly these files, or you can edit individual letters. So you see how many letters you want to, how many contacts. I'm saying all. Say okay. Now it will get up all those files. They will come up. All the files will come up. As you could see, this is for the Junaid Zain. Second one will be for the Eden. Third will be for the Afridi. Okay, and fourth one will be for the Sachin. So imagine if you have 100 letters. Okay, 100 contacts, so 1,000 contacts you want to put up. You have to do nothing. You have already contact list, and you will build your contact list, and that is already saved. You can use it all the time now. Okay, and the format is there also, so you can write this letter to those contacts. 1,000, if there are 1,000 contacts, 1,000 letters will be created. Similarly, you can have write an emails, okay, to the 1,000 people with the same mail merge. I think hopefully you will got the concept, and that's all for today. Until next time, masalama.